Scott, where did you feel things got away from you guys? Because you did fight back pretty well in that second period.
We just didn't play very well. We did have some fight back, but we had some just poor turnovers, some self-inflicted wounds, and just didn't play well. Not good enough to win. The good news is it's series, so we just flush it and move on.
Did their defence unsettle you? They sort of kept you to low percentages?
No.
No? So it's just a bad day at the office?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say it is.
What's the key to kind of turning things around by Thursday?
I'm not really concerned about it. I just want to get home and get out of this weather and sleep in my bed and enjoy the next day or two and regroup.
Do you know whether you'll fight home?
Have no idea.
You have no idea?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, sure. Jared, I'll start with you. What did you make of that game? I mean, a first game against the refreshed Breakers. What did you make of things out there?
Yeah, I mean, we got some good looks in the first half, didn't knock them down, and then came out with a few too many turnovers in the second half. And that was a game. Go back and look at it and move on.
One thing you've done so well as a team all season is bounce back. Every time you've had a loss, I guess like a 20-point loss, you've bounced back so well the next game. That must give you a lot of confidence going into Thursday night.
Yeah, it does. We do a good job. Coaches do a great job with the reviews. Look at what we need to fix and fix it, and do that again on Thursday.
It's probably hard because it's so fresh and you haven't done that review yet, but is there anything that springs to mind that you do need to fix for Thursday night? Is there anything that jumps out at you, I guess, more than anything?
Yeah, just keep moving the ball, just keep owning our spots and do that. Got great looks, so just got to knock them down.
Is it still a learning curve, I guess, playing without Jet? I mean, is that something you're still learning how to do? And I guess when you got into some tough moments tonight, did we, I guess, see how much you might have missed him?
I mean, it's been a next man up mentality all year. We've had injuries come in and out, so it's no different. Obviously, you'd love to have him, but next guy up, Whitey's done a fantastic job, so has Sean, so just got to keep riding those guys.
Scott, what jumps out at you that you need to fix for Thursday night? I mean, we know how physical they are, we know how good defensively they are. How do you sort of break them down a little bit?
We'll have to watch some video, obviously, and go over it. And we haven't played them for quite a long time. Obviously, we played them quite a bit early on, but we'll just watch some video. And like I said, we'll take 2 days off here to recuperate and watch video and regroup, and we'll have a swing on Thursday.
How confident are you? Like I asked JB, every time you've been in this position all season to bounce back from a performance like this, you've done it so well. Is that something that gives you a lot of confidence now going into Thursday?
I mean, listen, for me, really, it's just, win or lose, I don't really get wrapped around those things. It's just our level of competitiveness is really what, I'm always looking for, and I'm sure we'll be quite competitive on Thursday, and we'll see what happens at that point. But these guys have been obviously very resilient throughout the entire season, and, it is what it is at this point, and like I said, it's a series, and we just move on.
Last one from me, then I'll let Brent loose on you. You're pretty excited to get back home. Your atmosphere at home has been so exciting, and it's been incredible all season and for the last 2 years. But now with your season on the line on Thursday, are you pretty excited to get back there?
Well, I'm excited to get back home in the next day or two to sleep back in my bed and see my wife, and that's more exciting. And then when we get to Thursday, we'll get to Thursday. So we're always obviously anticipating having some fun in that building. It's a great atmosphere, but for us, it's just, how we're going to get home here in the next 24 to 48 hours and enjoy being back at our own homes.
Brett. Scott, yeah, just a quick one from me. I guess a tough night, but to be able to give some minutes, I guess, to Walter at the end in front of his home crowd and giving some finals experience must have been pleasing too.
Yeah, I wish he would have shot the ball on the layup or in there, but he's a great kid and got a really good upside, and it's obviously a pleasure to have him with us, and for him to come back home and play in this kind of game and be out and about, really, really good experience for him.
Steve.
Scott, you haven't. It's been a few times, very, very few times you've shot the ball that poorly this season. Do you almost write this one off, say, this was not the most most enjoyable trip. The weather was shocking. We just didn't turn up today, and it's unlikely we're going to do something like this again.
I mean, that was my opening statement, basically, that, we just flip the page and move on, and we didn't play very well. They obviously played much better than us in a lot of areas. And, we've been in these situations before last year with United smacking us in the first game in Melbourne, and we were quite resilient back at home, and we'll see how it goes, but I'm not really stressed over it, to be honest with you.
Anything else? We're done. Thank you.
Thanks.